Thank you for tuning in to the all-new season of Stories Philippines podcast. I remember when my dad came home with a large bamboo bed, much like a cot. It was so low to the ground that not even an infant could crawl under it, yet when you peeped inside, it had ample space. My dad said it was given to him by his employer, who had it stashed away in an old house, unused for a long time. We brought this bed home to our house in Cebu City and placed it in the room where I and my 3 sisters slept. My eldest sister took the bamboo bed while the rest of us slept on the floor. I remember us kids always arguing over who would get to sleep in the middle. Being the youngest, however, I was always the one sandwiched between them. I wasn't used to sleeping with the lights off, but my sisters insisted on total darkness. I didn't mind much since I felt secure sandwiched between them. One night, I woke up feeling something soft and cold pressing against my feet. I covered myself with a blanket, keeping my eyes shut and listening hard to any unusual sounds. Suddenly, I couldn't move. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. My heart pounded as I felt a cold, hard hand caress my head. The cold sensation at my feet disappeared, but after a few seconds, a hand stroked my head. It was chillingly cold and hard. Despite how cold it was, I was sweating profusely. Fearful of the touch repeating, I moved my hand to cover my head. As I lay there under the blanket, I felt the hand brush mine away. Instinctively, I grabbed at it. The hand was nothing but bone, devoid of any flesh and unnervingly cold. Overwhelmed by fear, I began crying silently until suddenly the lights flicked on. I told my sisters about this the next day, but they said they had slept soundly through the whole ordeal. After my dad brought that bamboo bed home, strange occurrences started happening around the house, and even some of my sisters began experiencing them. Listeners, this story teaches us to be cautious of items brought into our homes, especially old ones with unknown histories. Always remember, the past can sometimes creep up in unexpected ways. Stay safe and good night, dear listeners, from Calamba City.